style also. Welcome, Kevin.
Very well done, Gary. Dave's been to a lot of weddings, and he's always telling me, for a good best man speech, just keep it short and sweet. So I definitely want to keep this under 45 minutes. I did want to thank everyone for coming out today. It means a lot to everybody. I wanted to thank everyone who made this day possible, especially Mr. and Mrs. Bursack and my parents. How about a round of applause? It's been a beautiful day, beautiful wedding, beautiful bride, and yeah, there you go. And what can I say? You know, you've been like a sister, like a third sister to me, ever since day one. And I remember the first time we met. The three of us were going to go out to dinner. So Dave picks me up, and we're on our way to get Ann. And, so we're pulling up, and I'm thinking, so, all right, so her name's Ann. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, A-N. Is that Ann with an E? Or, and he's like, no, with an A. yeah, that's hard, man. Because you don't know, and you don't want to get it wrong. Not the first time you're meeting her. I don't want to spell it wrong. It could be embarrassing. Almost as embarrassing as if, I don't know, someone spelled it wrong on their wedding gift. Ooh. I know someone's out there thinking, honey, did you put an E on the end of her name? Yes, of course. What? Are you sure? Because I don't think you did. No, of course I did. Remember I asked you? I was like, yeah, well, I told you to look at the invitation. Did you look at the invitation? Yes, I looked at the invitation. No, I know I put an E on the end of her name. I'm sure that No, I could have... Do you have a pen? Next thing you know, you see the guy walking up to the gift card table. Nothing's wrong. He gets up to the table. Oh, I'm good. He walks back over to his wife. It's all good. But no, that's one good thing that couples have, I think, is that teamwork. Like those little looks that you give each other, those nonverbal cues that only you two know about, and I think that's what makes a good relationship. And I knew right from that first night at dinner that Dave and Ann had that. I knew when I left dinner that night that I could start writing this speech because these two are going to be together forever. And we're really happy. That was a good dinner, though. Remember that? Remember all that cheese we had? We had a lot of cheese. There was so much cheese. And had me sitting there, who is this kid ordering all this cheese? There's a lot of cheese. I love cheese. I love cheese. It was good. We had so much cheese, we had some take-home cheese. I took some cheese home. That cheese in the fridge. A couple hours later, you know what I did. I went to bed. I was tired of eating all that cheese. A lot of cheese. A lot of cheese.
It's fine, brother.
No, but to my brother, Dave's a great guy. There's two wonderful people, as you can tell by the amount of people here today. Dave's had a pretty big impact on my life, and I'm eternally grateful. My brother. Yeah, there's really not a lot to say. He's always been a great big brother, and you know, some of the things, you know, I'll just never forget. I hope you guys have a lifetime of happiness. You guys know I'll always be there for you, and you know, I appreciate everything you've done. So I want to raise our glasses. And just remember that life is a series of peaks and valleys. And you never know when you're in a valley until you're climbing out. And you never know when you're in a peak until you're coming down. And that's just the way it is, you know? If you want the rainbow, you gotta put up with the rain. Do we know which great philosopher said that? Dolly Parton. And people say she's just a big pair of tits. Cheers.
Some people say she's just a great big pair of tits.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to ask for everyone to please calm down. Your dinner orders will be taken, and your first course will be cheese. Oh, wait there, no cheese.